A local high school and university are teaming up to make the community healthier. Chandler Park Academy and the Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine are holding their 6th annual Family Health Fair on the Friday after the Martin Luther King holiday. It's their commitment to a day of service. Here to tell us more are the fair coordinators, Kelvin, STEM coordinator for Chandler Park Academy, and Caryn Reed-Hendon, who is Director of Diversity and Inclusion at Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine. Welcome, both of you, to American Black Journal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I love this program partially because it's a university and a school teaming up to deal with really important issues in a community. Talk about why this is an important partnership and what it's meant to that community over 6 years now.
Yeah, it's amazing that it's been 6 years that we've been doing this kind of work.
Yeah.
It's probably more important from my standpoint anyway to make sure that our young students are able to see what's possible if they try to look ahead, another 10, 15 years in their life about potentially going into medicine.
Right.
So I think the thing that's probably biggest for us is just making sure that our medical students are interacting really well with the community that they're serving and that the community can see that that's what their future can look like.
Yeah, I imagine that's sort of a tough sell maybe to medical students, the idea of urban primary care, for instance. There are a lot of other sexy things you can go do with a medical degree that pay you a lot more money, I would imagine.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, of course. But I think the thing that's biggest is that for many of our students, serving the community is pretty much in their blood.
Yeah.
That's one of the tenets of Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine, is that we are committed to serving the community.
Yeah.
And so the kinds of students that come into our hallowed halls to learn about medicine and working with the community, they get that opportunity working with Chandler Park.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me about what's going on at Chandler Park Academy with regard to this program and more broadly.
Well, this year will be our 6th annual health fair. It allows us an opportunity to, one, invite the public in to receive information, in this case, obviously information regarding their health, but we let the public in as well as our students who also have an opportunity to take advantage of the information and of the screenings that are available to them through this health fair.
Yeah, I would imagine that this is as of much value to the families as it is to the kids themselves. Right?
It is. It certainly is, and obviously, knowing knowing your numbers, getting some early screenings, and then helping to keep you healthy is very valuable in terms of the knowledge base. And also sometimes, every now and then we get some surprises, and students and community members find out information that they weren't aware
that they
about.
didn't know.
Right.
Wow, wow. Tell me a little about the community that Chandler Park Academy serves.
Chandler Park is located in Harper Woods, but predominantly 95% of our students come from Detroit, and another 5 within the surrounding area. We're primarily African American, about 98%, but and then some of the students come from some very tough backgrounds, some very tough home situations.
Yeah, yeah. I would imagine that primary care is a challenge for a lot of the people in that community.
Having good primary care, and also a lot of cases, some of our students lack insurance. So being able to provide them a vehicle for getting some type of medical screening, medical information is of great assistance to them. And also, we also get a number of people from the community coming in to also take advantage of the different screenings that we'll offer during the health fair.
Yeah, yeah. So how did this partnership come about? I mean, Oakland University is pretty far from the neighborhood he's talking about.
It is, and OUWB itself is just a young institution.
Right, right.
We opened our doors in 2011.
That's right, yeah.
So the partnership actually came from Dr. Mary Dureski, who is on our biomedical sciences faculty, and Kelvin. They actually had something together first before I came on the scene.
Okay, okay.
In the summer of 2012, I was afforded a service learning opportunity with 4 of our students, and it was a project working with Dr. Dureski, and she proposed that we put together a health fair for the community. We started basically from scratch, no knowledge base, no money, and put everything together. And she was very impressed by that. And at that time, she was with Wayne State University, but later that fall, she moved to Oakland University, William Beaumont School of Medicine, and thought that it would be she really liked the institution, liked the job that we did, and thought it would be a good fit.
Yeah.
And so since that time, Caryn and I have been working together, and that January of 2013 was our first year.
Right, right.
It's continued to grow ever since.
Yeah. Talk about the sort of menu of screenings and things that you guys are offering at these health fairs.
That's a number of things that we're doing. So flu shots will be available
Yeah.
for the community for free. We have cholesterol testing, glucose testing, vision screening. Some of our students who are part of the Student National Medical Association, they'll be there doing African dance.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be video games. There's arts and crafts. There's just a number of things that are happening.
Yeah.
But most importantly, there are also health education tables that will be there for the community at large to just grab more information about things that maybe they kind of heard about but really needed more information about.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of feedback do you get from the students at the med school about participating in this?
They love it. Like, they fight to be a part
of it?
Yeah, so much so now that quite a few of the student organizations are really have their hands on it now with doing everything for the programming. So Kelvin and myself, we're really more like the facilitators of everything taking place.
They're taking charge of it.
They're really running the show, but they do a phenomenal job with it. They take ownership. They get there early, they stay there late, they clean up, they set up, so they do everything that they're supposed to do.
And what about the students who you've sort of moved through the program at this point? As you said, you opened in 2011, so you've had a couple graduating classes. Have you had takers on the idea of, hey, this is the work I want to go do?
You know, a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, with OUWB still being fairly young, I don't think we've really determined yet what our thing is going to be.
Your sort of specialty, right?
Right. So,
Yeah.
you know, some institutions, if you go to that school, you are, you know, primary care. For others, you're going to be orthopedic surgery or whatever. We just don't know yet. But I think that's the beauty of our institution, is that regardless, all of those students that are coming in, getting their education, they're going out and doing phenomenal things and still being community minded.
Yeah. Okay, well, congratulations on 6 years and on a pretty phenomenal partnership between your two institutions.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.